move on to discover how digital media and advertising are intertwined, how they operate with one another, and the path they are both set on. Let's start by focusing on digital media and digital advertising, which will be explained in the following video. The study published by Statista mentioned earlier appoints another important section of the digital economy, digital media. Others said video games, video on demand, e-publishing, and digital music. The former represents undoubtedly one of the markets mostly disrupted by digitalization. The advent of Napster in 1999 completely disrupted an industry previously based on established companies, or even incumbents, leaving room for widespread distribution of the cultural product through companies such as Deezer or Spotify. Such a profound change has actually been observed in all cultural enterprises, as is the case of cinema, with the advent of online, on-demand services offered by well-known names such as Amazon Prime or Netflix, or publishing services with companies such as Kindle, once again proposed by Amazon. A total web-based reality is that of video games, a digital media showing the most attractive growth prospects. Based once again on the Statista report, the video games section represents the main voice of digital media, i.e., 46% of the $200 billion of value this market has reached in 2020, with a forecasting evaluation of $255 billion in 2025. The shift of cultural activities on the online sphere is therefore a long-lasting trend. This shift in the usage and consumption of cultural offers is interesting for startups capable of offering innovative ways of using cultural content, but also for established companies wanting to defend their position of privilege. The massive growth of online advertising is consistent with this shift from offline to online. This important and varied market, which is reaching $470 billion of revenue in 2025, hosts large players including Google in the Western world and Baidu in China. The overtaking of online advertising versus TV advertising in terms of investment has already occurred, also impacting consumer behavior, for example. Consumers tend to be active on multiple devices at the same time, smartphone television, pushing companies to offer integrated communication to address the possibility of skipping the adverts. Online advertising can take many forms, from the aforementioned online banners to email marketing, video displays, or social media advertising. One of the most successful and sophisticated forms of online advertising is that of SEM, Search Engine Management, or SEO, Search Engine Optimization, including, for example, a series of strategies that allow the company to be on the first page of the search engines. The biggest Western player for the application of these strategies is Google. The U.S. tech giant offers numerous insights describing how small or big brands use their services to reach their objectives. One of these case studies describes how the automotive brand Fiat managed to increase brand awareness in the U.S. market after having been absent from this market for decades. Via the usage of well-studied keywords to associate with nicely shaped branded content to show online, the Italian brand was able to build up its engagement with U.S. consumers again. Read this and other case studies on how to build a strategy with the help of Google on this link.